Hello, this is Trevor from the New Brunswick Free Public Library. Since we can't hold our regular afternoon game time program, I wanted to show you a game that you can play from home with your family and friends. This video covers what you'll need to play the game, as well as the rules for it. Today I'll be showing you how to play the game 1,000 Blank White Cards. 1,000 Blank White Cards is a game with no official rules. You and your friends will make them up as the game is played. What you'll need to play this game are 3 to 6 players, a set of pens, as markers tend to bleed through the cards, and you guessed it, blank white cards. Index cards or any type of thick paper will work just fine for this game. If this is your first time playing, you're going to need 90 cards, and if you've played this game before, grab the cards from your last game to add into this deck. For 3 to 4 players, start with 20 blank cards in the middle of the table. For 5 or 6 players, start with 30 cards. New players will then add another 20 or 30 blank cards to the pile, and returning players will add 20 to 30 cards from their previous game into the mix. You'll then pass out blank cards to each player. For 3 or 5 players, everyone gets 6 cards. For 4 or 6 players, everyone gets 5. Everyone then takes a few minutes to turn the blank cards they were dealt into actual cards. We'll go over this more later. When everyone is finished, shuffle those cards in with the cards in the center of the table. The number of cards you have in total will vary depending on the number of players at the table. For 3 players, you'll now have a deck of 58 cards. For 6 players, you'll have a deck of 90. One of the players deals 5 cards out to each player at the table, and play begins with a player to the left of the dealer. On your turn, you must pick up a card from the deck and play a card. Players can play cards on themselves, other players, or on the table, meaning they affect everyone. If the card has a point value or effect, it stays on the table until it is somehow removed by another card. All other cards go in the discard pile. If you can't play any cards and don't have any blanks, pick up a second card from the pile and pass your turn to the next player. If you have blank cards in hand, spend the time during your opponent's turns creating new cards to play. Normally the game ends when the center pile is empty. Any cards left in players' hands are discarded, and points and effects are accounted for from the table. From these cards, a winner is determined. The player with the highest score wins, and yes, you can have negative points. That being said, how a game ends and how the winner is determined can be completely changed by the different effects on the table, so all players need to be mindful of each one in play. Now for creating cards. Each card you make should have a title, a drawing, and an effect, or what the card does. To add to the experience of the game, try to have your cards be silly, contain inside jokes from your group, or be completely random. Other than that, there are no official rules for card creation. One card you make could give everyone 500 points, or have players discard their hand and draw a new one. Another card could have one opponent lose 100 points, or have any card with a squirrel on it be worth double. The sky is truly the limit with what cards you can make, and as you can see, you don't need to be an artist to make cards. And there you have it, how to play 1,000 blank white cards. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye on the library's social media pages for other games you can play from home. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for even more great virtual content from your New Brunswick Free Public Library. And don't forget, do you want to see a shout out to a friend or loved one featured in a future video? Comment below and use our new hashtag NBFPLStrong. We are all in this together. You can like, follow, and subscribe to us for updates on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Visit our website at www.nbfpl.org or give us a call at 732-745-5108. Your library is here for you.